I never thought my own sister would be the one to destroy me. But when Maya cornered me in the kitchen that night, her eyes cold and calculating, I realized the person I trusted my whole life had become my worst enemy. My name is Mina. I'm 18, and until 3 months ago, I thought I had the perfect family. Mom, Dad, my older sister Maya, who's 23, and me. We lived in a nice house in the suburbs. Dad worked in finance. Mom taught piano lessons from home. Maya had just graduated college and moved back in while she looked for jobs. Everything seemed normal. But normal is just a word people use when they haven't looked close enough. It started small. Maya would make comments about my clothes. "That's what you're wearing to dinner," she'd say, her lip curling. "You look like you're 12. Then it was my friends. "Those girls are so basic, Mina, you could do better." Then it was my grades. A B+, Dad's going to be so disappointed. Each comment felt like a paper cut. Small, staining, easy to ignore if it was just once. But it wasn't just once. Every single day Maya found something. My hair was too flat. My laugh was too loud. I talked too much at dinner. I didn't talk enough. I was trying too hard. I wasn't trying at all. And here's the thing about paper cuts, enough of them, and you're bleeding. Everywhere. The worst part, she only did it when we were alone. Around Mom and Dad, Maya was perfect. She'd put her arm around me, ruffle my hair, call me little sis in that affectionate voice that made our parents beam. Mina and I are so close, she'd tell them. She tells me everything. And they believed her. Why wouldn't they? Maya had always been the golden child. Straight A's. Perfect boyfriend. The daughter who never caused problems. I tried to tell Mom once. We were folding laundry together, and I said, "Maya's been kind of mean lately." Mom laughed. Actually laughed. "Oh honey, that's just how sisters are. She loves you. You're so lucky to have her." Lucky. Right. 2 months ago things escalated. I got accepted into a summer art program. Full scholarship. It was competitive, only 20 students from across the state. I was so excited I could barely breathe when I opened the acceptance email. I ran downstairs, waving my phone. "Mom, Dad, I got into the program." They were thrilled. Dad picked me up and spun me around like I was 6 again. Mom started crying happy tears. And Maya? Maya smiled, hugged me, said all the right things. That night, she came into my room after everyone went to bed. "You're not going to that program," she said. Flat. Cold. Like she was telling me the weather. I laughed. Nervous. Confused. "What, of course I am. It's already no, Mina, you're not." She sat on my bed, picking at her nails. "Here's what's going to happen. Tomorrow, you're going to tell Mom and Dad you changed your mind. You're going to say you want to spend the summer helping Maya with her job search, being a supportive sister. Are you insane?" I stared at her. "This is my dream. I've wanted this for years." Maya shrugged. "And I want Mom and Dad to focus on me right now. I need their help, their connections, their attention. But you're going off to this little art camp." She made a dismissive gesture. "That's all they'll talk about. How proud they are. How talented you are. And I'll be forgotten. You can't ask me to, I'm not asking." Her voice dropped. "Dangerous, I'm telling you. Because if you don't, I'll make sure Mom and Dad know what you did at Jenny's party last month." My blood went cold. "I didn't do anything at Jenny's party, didn't you?" Maya smiled. "Are you sure? Because I have screenshots of some very interesting texts between you and Tyler, about how drunk you were, about what almost happened in that bedroom before someone walked in. That's not nothing happened. Tyler was helping me because I felt sick. That's not what the texts look like." She pulled out her phone, started scrolling. "See, the thing about screenshots is you can edit them, crop them, make them say whatever you want. And Mom and Dad, they'll believe me. They always believe me. I felt like I was drowning. You wouldn't. Try me." She stood up, stretched. "So, tomorrow, You're going to decline that program. You're going to be the supportive little sister. And we're going to go back to being one big happy family. Got it? I didn't sleep that night. I stared at the ceiling, my mind racing. She was bluffing. She had to be bluffing. But what if she wasn't? What if she showed those fake texts to our parents? They'd ground me forever. They'd think I was lying, drinking, hooking up at parties. Everything they'd raised me not to do. The next morning, I told them I wasn't going to the program. Mom's face fell. Sweetie, why you were so excited? I think I should stay home. Help out. Spend time with family. The words tasted like ash. Dad frowned. Mina, this is a huge opportunity. I know. But I want to focus on other things right now. I couldn't look at them. Maya, sitting across the table, smiled into her coffee. I think it's really mature of you, Mina. Family should come first. After that, Maya had me exactly where she wanted me. She'd ask me to do things, cover for her when she snuck out, lie to Mom about where she was, delete emails from her ex-boyfriend before Dad saw them. And if I hesitated even for a second, she'd pull out her phone. Want me to show them the texts, Mina? I became a ghost in my own house. Quiet. Agreeable. Perfect little Mina who never caused problems. My friends started asking if I was okay. I said I was just busy. Stressed. Normalcy New Year's stuff. But inside I was screaming. Then last week everything changed. Myra asked me to do something. Worse. She needed me to take the blame for a dent in Dad's car. She backed into a pole while texting, and she didn't want Dad to know. Just tell him you were practicing parking and hit the mailbox, she said. He'll be annoyed, but he won't flip out. If he knows I did it, that I was texting, he'll lose it. Maya, I don't even have my full license yet. He'll never believe. Make him believe. Her eyes were ice. Will the texts go to Mom and Dad tonight? I was trapped, completely, utterly trapped, but something inside me snapped. Maybe it was exhaustion, maybe it was rage, maybe I just couldn't take one more second of being her puppet. I said no. Maya's face went white, then red. What did you just say? No. My voice shook, but I said it again. No. I'm not doing it. Show them the texts. I don't care anymore. You're going to regret this. She pulled out her phone, fingers. Lying. Probably, but I can't do this anymore. I can't keep letting you control me. Tears burned my eyes. You're my sister. You're supposed to protect me, love me, and instead, you've made my life hell. Maya stood up so fast her chair fell over. You have no idea what you've just done. She stormed out. I heard her feet on the stairs. Her bedroom door slam. And then I heard her voice, muffled but clear. Mom. Dad. Can you come here? I need to show you something about Mina. My heart hammered. This was it. She was actually doing it. I walked upstairs on shaking legs, prepared for the worst. But when I got to Maya's room, I heard something I didn't expect. Dad's voice. Angry. Maya, this is Photoshop. These texts are clearly edited. Do you think we're idiots? I froze outside the door. No, they're real. Mina was the timestamps don't match. Mom's voice now. Cold in a way I'd never heard. And some of these messages are supposedly from Tyler, but Tyler's number isn't even the same area code. You did this. You faked all of this. Silence. Heavy. Terrible. Then Maya's voice, small and desperate. I needed you to pay attention to me. Ever since Mina got into that program, all you talk about is her talent, her future. What about me? I graduated college and you barely even care, so you blackmailed your sister? Dad's voice cracked. Maya, what is wrong with you? I should have felt victorious. But I just felt sad. Hollow. My sister, my big sister, who used to braid my hair and let me sleep in her room during thunderstorms, had become someone I didn't recognize. Mom found me in the hallway. She pulled me into her arms, and I finally broke down. I told them everything. The comments, the threats, the art program, all of it. And they listened, really listened. Maya moved out 2 days later. She's staying with Ariane across town. Mom and Dad are insisting she see a therapist. They apologized to me so many times I lost count. We should have seen it, Mom kept saying. We should have noticed. But they didn't. Because Maya was good at hiding. And I was good at surviving. The art program said they'd hold my spot for next year. I could apply again. Start fresh. I said yes. I don't know if Maya and I will ever be close again. Right now, I can't even look at her without feeling sick. But maybe someday, after therapy and time and a lot of hard conversations, we'll find our way back to something. Not what we were. We can never be that again. But maybe something honest. Something real. For now, I'm learning to speak up. To set boundaries. To remember that being family doesn't give someone the right to hurt you. And that sometimes the bravest thing you can do is say no to someone you love. Because silence isn't peace. It's just pain you haven't spoken out loud yet. And I'm done being silent.